welcome back to RoadCraft. Another job, another task, another dollar though. Yep, Peggy just drop it left and right and we are just going to beautifully flatten it all out. Oh yeah, just dump it right over there though, huh? So yeah, lots of roads that has to be fixed and pipes and everything. It's going to be great though, it's going to be great. The other side we are, where we did lay in the last episode before we had the massive crash though, is that we are going to fix the road over there too, and make it nice and beautifully, right, you know, with a lot of concrete and so on. You can see the route there filled, because I did block it on purpose though. Just keep on dumping, don't worry about it too much. Very good, very good. Oh, by the way, Peggy, if I were you, I would buy a new truck though, maybe a new bulldozer, or technically my biggest advice would be the same truck that I did buy, the one with the crane add-on. That would be very good because then you can just haul and, you know, just use the crane yourself too. So we are not too dependent on one another, right? Alright, that'd be enough for now, maybe? Or maybe buy a new roller, an asphalt layer, something like that, right? Something. Oh, what did he do with all roads? Look at that, though. We have to redo that. Yeah. You just have to do it, though. The game only likes one thing. Oh, by the way, at the end of the road, you have to lay more sand. Yo, Peggy. Hey, look at that though, huh? Hooba booba machine. Alright, very nice colors though, huh? Look at that. She got one of her own. Not bad though. It is very, very bright, I have to say though. Very colorful. Good inspiration for girls to become truckers, I suppose. Now, it's a good choice, by the way. It is very energetic looking, right? You know, and that's what we do need, a little bit more energy in life. Alright. I'm going to buy another truck in a bit, though. I'm not sure which one. Maybe a new asphalt layer or something like that. It depends on what Peggy is going to buy next, right? I think they actually all have the same function as the normal rusty version of it though, but it's more personal because you can have your own, well, coat of paint, I think. But oh well. Alright, so Peggy and I did buy a couple of new items though. Well, Peggy mostly, as you can see. Look at that though, huh? Oh yeah, pure bubblegum party. Alright, Peggy, let's do some work over here and see if we actually have done enough. Was a lot of work though, so I had enough of going back and forth. But let's see though, let's see. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to extend this big boy. And I would like that Peggy might follow the side of the road, right? And flatten it up there a little bit. And then just follow the entire road over there. But that means that the asphalt on my side is a little bit overextending. Which is no problemo though, right? You know, as you can see, just like in real life. Oh, no mirrors? Would have been funny to see actually the bubblegum party behind us. I'm going to go slowly to the left and try to attach myself to the right side of there. So we have the same type of lines, right? You know? I did it a little bit too late, but that's okay. We made a massive hill, by the way. It is way higher than it should be, but oh well. Proper flattening does take its time. Alright. By the way, the newer ones, so not the rusty versions, I could be wrong, so don't quote me, alright? It does kind of feel quicker to me, if it makes sense, right? Because I think the engine might be less worn down, maybe? Oh, this is no good. Oh, wow. Really, though? Oh, that's a little pothole that we... If we fix that, Peggy, it will be trouble. So, you know what? If you can fix it right now, that would be nice. I will just quit over here for now. And just flatten it all up, though. Oh, I should not have done this. Oh, well. Flattener, flat. Oh, where are you going, my boy? I forgot the handbrake. Very dangerous. Sometimes there's no recovery from it. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Where's the bulldozer? There you are. Ay, 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 ay. Let's just hope now. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that one right now, because if we do, we just have way too much sand everywhere else. Well, we have decided to actually let it be, because I cannot fix it unless we want to ruin everything again. So, you know, maybe later on we will fix it, but for now, let's just continue with the job. Yeah, this is way stronger, by the way. I highly recommend buying them. You might be like me and think like, oh, well, you know, I already have one. Maybe better save the money though, but no, don't do it, because you are missing out. It really does feel quicker. Aha, Peggy thought I was already ready. There you go. We don't make single roads for town or city though. Oh yeah. Just a new code over here. It's the beginning of a highway. It might be one of the mega cities in the future. And I mean, we want to be part of the first proper roads around here too. Alright, this side might be a little bit strange though, but we have to smoothen it out. And I don't want to do it in super slow mode, so let's get L off, you know, low gear. But yeah, you know, this might be a little bit weird. It's because Peggy does not have to go to the sides. It just has to be nice and round, because as you can see, it is really going down there. And we just keep on hauling. Keep on hauling. And try to make a nice curve, although it is very difficult though with this half track. I think we can manage. I mean, let's admit it, tanks are not really made for smooth turns either, so yeah, neither is this big boy with the tiny half track. Oi, 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 that's stone, that's stone, that's stone. Here you go. And then on this side, Peggy just has to be a little bit wider though than behind. Because it aligns up a little bit better with this side of the road, and with the road on the other side. It is just smaller to begin with. There you go. Alright, then I'm going to park right behind on my truck right over there, because then we are going to go somewhere else. Alright, nice. The parking brake is still on. Sometimes it just disappears. And here we go. Yeah, there you just have to go back and forth a little. Ooh, no, I did not scratch it though. I give it a little kiss on the cheek, all right? Papa. I just parked this one right over here. And that one can just get away. This one has to be somewhere else too, in the garage. And this one, I will just take this at the moment. Peggy, the road looks absolutely fantastic though. I have to say, man, if it wasn't for that little anomaly right there, and I did flatten it out though, but it did get an extra flattening there for some reason. I'm not sure why. And of course there are the normal graphical patches here and there, but further it looks really, really superb. And look at that though, huh? Look at this on the map. It really does look fantastic. Yeah, these are the patches. What a shame. What a shame. But oh well, it does look good. Same like this over here. Look at that. Very pretty. So yeah, we have to fix this pumping station too. There is the broken one, as you can see. And there might be more. There might be more, but it doesn't look like it, which is all right. All right, Peggy, are you ready? Then I will open it if you do park on the back of your vehicle there. Wait a minute, need maintenance? Field and route? Are you kidding me? Where did you fail from? Oh, you might clash though, but I don't think so. So they failed here. I have no idea why. I'm going to fix this a little bit. Oh. Just like that then. And just like that. Maybe they were actually, you know, kissing one another. I hope not, though, because that might be some extra accidents there. Need maintenance. Here we are. Dispatch vehicles. Now, let's see. Peggy, you did a great job though, I have to say. Lots of work behind us, but another road is complete. I think we are going to do the same with the other one where we did actually pull the cable. But there, I kind of want to have just one road because it is a very small road to begin with. Right, it's just a side road, so we could go for a double, but we are just going for a one. Alright, this one is complete, Peggy, so off we are. And let's just plot it right from there. Yeah, that will be nice. Right over here, as you can see. Yeah, it's a very simple one. I'm going to buy a new Tiger. I have the money for it, so I just waste a whole lot, right? You know. Tiger. The 4-on, almost did buy it. Alright, so we kind of fixed this road up though, and we could just be like Ace right now, right? But we are the pros bros, and we're going to make a second route. So that these boys, they do not nose bump one another, right? From delivering to and getting from. So we have to do a lot of hauling again. But we are going to make one single route, right? Instead of a double. It's a very small route too. So it's not the end of the world. Peggy, can you take it? No, I will help you though, because that's a pain there. One second. I will drive your pink truck, alright? One second. I will have to park somewhere else. Man, those truckers though, huh? They will just ram themselves against us. Pink trucker. Have no fear, the pink truckers here. All right. All right, there you go. And we have to... Don't tell me. One second. But toggle mode. And... I did not do anything, Peggy. You gotta be kidding me. I did not do anything. Wow. Here you go. Wow. At least you kept trying. Maybe she had the handbrake on or something, right? All right, Peggy, let's go, let's go. I really do like this truck, man, you know, with the paint like we have right now. It is our style. A little bit dark, you know, a little bit bright at the same time. Mysterious. I don't know, man. It just feels energetic. Yeah, come on, little rust bucket. Look at her. It's too steep for me. I cannot accelerate. Behind you, Peggy. Behind you. Don't spill sand there because it's going to be a pain. Let him pass you. Let him pass you, all right? There you go. Oh, yeah. That's my trucker, as you can see. That's my company colors. Okie dokie. Sunday driver Peggy. There you go. Alright, so this is the painful route, I might say, but it's a good route to have. And then from here we are going backwards. And maybe, by the way, Peggy, I think we should wait here a second with delivering it over here, all right? Because I want to try something. Because if that works, it will be a miracle, though. It will be a miracle, and it will help us out quite a lot. All right, if this does work, though, which I doubt, it will help us big time. But if we don't know, then we don't know, I suppose, right? Oh, let's activate this big boy. Oh, a little bit. Maybe you should get your roller, Peggy. All right? And with the roller, maybe it does work, though. It might maybe look like ass, but you don't know at this point, right? You don't know at this point. Because if it looks like ass, we might just, you know, put some extra sand all over it. Maybe I have to go slow. It does not really work, though. It will be so funny if it won't work. Oh my god, there are spots where it totally does everything. To be honest, though, if you don't care how your roads look like, this might just do the trick for you, right? Because this is a lot of grip, though. But if you play games like this, I think you have a little bit of decency in you. And we are getting stuck there for reals. Yep. Alright, well, it is a perfect little experiment, though, I might say. There we have to throw some extras. But it already drives so different. Alright, Peggy's ready. So it is now very cold. We had to do a rescue mission or two. But off we are. Off we are. Let's just lay one more layer of asphalt. And then hopefully Peggy can actually smoothen it out. I have no idea. Downhill it went a little bit quicker than this. But yeah, Sarah, whatever will be though, huh? Alright, Peggy, just roll into the middle and stay into the middle, alright? The sides don't really matter around here. Because if this does not work, I mean, we just put it full with sand. But I don't think it will work, though. It will be a miracle. Now, let's see. It does flatten a little bit, though, but Peggy was a little bit too late, it seems. Peggy, can you roll back? I think I know what went wrong though. There is a little bug in the game where it seems like we are putting asphalt down, but we ain't putting asphalt down though. Well, Peggy, I mean, it was a good try. It didn't work out though. You have to turn around. Well, technically, no. If I were you, I would drive forward and drop the sand right on the old concrete, right where it's brittle, right on the sand layer there. And then I will just do it a little bit before that one though. Well, yeah. Well, technically that's an issue, so Peggy has to, yeah, drop it. This is actually a one-man's job though. All right. And then, can you park to the left there? Because then you can use the bulldozer. And I will just haul sand back and forth, alright? I mean, it's fun time for you. And remember, flatten. Alright, flatten sand, nothing else. Alright, this job is super easy though, right? You know, as you can see, we just have to... Oh, just stand still, fill up, and drop it like it's hot though. So that's very nice, very nice. Alright. And then here we want to have some extra, right? Right over there, fill her up. Just like this. And put her back down. Oh, by the way, Peggy, a small tip. You don't have to go back and forth, right? If you follow me, you can just take the road in a bit back and forth. It might be a little bit quicker, you know what I mean though? Alright, it's still a very bumpy road, but if Peggy goes back and forth though, in no time we are having a happy population around here. And I'm talking about me and Peggy because so far we have seen only, well, ourselves and the truck drivers that we hire. But that's about it though. But look at that. Doesn't that asphalt road, right? The tarmac over there. Doesn't that look awesome though? It does look awesome, let's admit it. It wasn't there before. That's a very tight turn, Peggy. I mean, respect though, respect. Yeah, and the Hummer, I like it a lot. We have to buy it again though, but first proper equipment and then some proper equipment for an ego, I suppose. Oh yeah, do you see that? The stutter and everything? I have to do some experiments with the drivers, man. This is sad. I'm talking about my graphic card, right? You know, the 5080. Kind of ironic that I wanted to give Nvidia a last chance though, right? Because I did skip the 40 series. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, 2-3 massive dumps. But yeah, you know, like, oh, another one right there. It just keeps on going. But yeah, so many people are suffering from this though. It is absolutely crazy, man. I did skip the 40 series and the 20 series. So the 30 I thought like, yeah, let's go. Then 50 series again. One last chance though. No more. Alrighty, Peggy, are you ready? I hope my drivers are. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoppa. Alright, let's not go too quick though. It's a little bit bumpy here, it seems, for some reason. Not sure why, because it was rather flat. Doesn't matter though, doesn't matter. Long as the center is beautiful. And it's going to be on only one-way road though, right? So that's how it's planned. The other one is in and this one is out from the fabric, right? So from the factory. And then everything should be pretty smooth though, huh? This is chill. This is really chill, though. Alright, we're just tapping to the right. So that it doesn't turn too quick, right, you know? Alright, let's haul ass right now because we don't need slow mode. Although Peggy is... are you in slow mode? Peggy is also in slow mode. Why not? Why not? Maybe I shall do it too, huh? A little bit more professional. Especially if the other driver is doing the same thing. Oh, there's some bumpy things there. But we went over it a couple of times. I do love the fact, though, that we have plenty of room on our right side, right? You know, and on our left. Oh, 1 second, Peggy. I don't like this one. Yeah. Something like this, though. Not the best, though, but... oh, well. I took it a little bit too quick, right? You know what, Peggy? I think the honors are yours, though, to actually make the route. And then I'm going to follow it with the camera. Oh, it does not want to turn. It does not want to turn. Come on, don't make it too edgy. A little bit too close to that pole, but whatever. This will be a perfect little spot, though, to make it extra wide. But let's not do it. Let's not do it. But I do want to do something else. 1 second. Just put it towards there. Yeah, Peggy, you have to flatten that too, though. Oh. I mean, there are plenty of houses there, as you can see, right? Plenty of houses. I think they all do need a proper way in there. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I'm totally dirtying it out there, but oh well. Not yet done. I will go backwards. Yep. Hopefully make a proper line. A proper line indeed. Look at that, though. Honk honk. Perfection, man. Beautiful stuff. Now, I cannot park like that over there, sadly, so... ay, ay, ay. Oh my god, these drivers are driving me nuts, man. Alright, I'm just going to park myself over here. And this is how the new tarmac looks like. Isn't that awesome, though? Look at that. And that over there is becoming a proper city, though, huh? Alrighty then, there they are going. Beautiful. Now let's see, though, if Peggy did a good job, because Peggy did plan the route. And of course, the driver is showing a hiccup or two. Oh, that's very close to the wall there. That is really close to the wall. There is actually a very big boy there. Game totally freezes unless I use my mouse for some reason. But this big boy, yeah, he does know how to haul, though. Oh yeah. So I have to... So strange that the lag is a little bit gone because of my mouse. If I use it instead of my controller. I know it has to do with my GPU somehow though, because of the driver difference, but so far this just feels right though. Really nice. Oh, look at that one swirl around. He's a drunk driver though. Look at that thing. And the rest of the road though is just the rest of the road. But yeah, we really have to plan for long semi-trucks though. Oh! Yep. That's one massive fail though. Peggy, I kind of would like to show you how to fix it. I would say cancel this route for now. Because right over here, yeah, this is the issue. So we go over there and that's delete the point. And then we are going like that. And then right like this. Beautiful. And then we are going to dispatch vehicles. We're just waiting for the big boy truck, right? You know, that's the little scout truck, it seems. We have Scout in SnowRunner with a truck before, crazily enough. Unfortunate spawn, but he managed to clear it. And right now it's just smooth sailing though, 100%. Oh, look at that though, huh? The lights are actually functioning. Look at that, nice. Oh yeah, just push him right into the garage, big truck. Booyah! Wait a minute. It has to turn in there. Alright, well, you know, that's a whole lot of work though for them, but... Hey, Sura, whatever will be. That is not our problem. But I kind of want to fix it though. I kind of want to fix it, you know. Let's see. Open request? Interesting. Yeah, we can cancel this route for now. And I will try to fix it right over there. By a nice little wild corner, right? You know? Someone like this, maybe, baby. Someone like that, though. Yeah, someone like this. Yeah, more like this, though. Or more like this. Yeah, seems like it. All right, and then we had that other little part where it was a little bit too tight. I totally forgot about that. Right here. Yeah, that is way too tight, as you can see. Cancel route. Get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. A little bit further down. Something like this. Yeah. We have to be careful, right? For these little two. Dispatch. Come on, my boy. Come on. By the way, Peggy, from up here, your truck looks a little bit like a fire truck, though. Just a little bit. All right, Mr. Azov. It's an Azov truck, isn't it? I think it is, though. Perfect. All right, and by that, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time, and I'm going to fix the whole night my drivers, though. See you later. Have a wonderful time. Stay happy and healthy, and I wish you the best drivers there ever will be, though, for the rest of your life. Bye-bye.